are live. What's up? What's up with y'all, yo? Happy Wednesday, man. In today's live, we're gonna be talking about the 5.7 HEMI engine. What worked the best? What kind of mods work the best? But before we get into talking about that, I want to say welcome back to the channel. Well, welcome back to another live. And if you're here for your first time, definitely make sure you guys help support the channel. Click that subscribe button. Definitely give this video a thumbs up. It would help get this content out there a little bit more so I can be able to connect with people who are like-minded like me or yourself. So you definitely want to keep supporting the channel, man. I would definitely appreciate it. So the 5.7 HEMI engine, what kind of mods really work the best in my opinion, and also these are all facts. These are things that are actual, these are mods that's actually really the best combination when it comes to trying to make your Hemi, fast, or you trying to modify your Hemi. Even if you don't have to have a RAM. Even if you got a 5.7 charger or whatever. But I'm gonna share with you guys my list, and I'm gonna be real. The one thing most people might not know, this is 100% facts. The 5.7 Hemi can take mods better than a 6.4 Hemi, which is 100% facts. If you guys don't know, the 5.7 does handle mods modification way better. And I think the only difference is I think the 6.4 Hemi handle boost a little bit better, I believe. But modification, the 5.7 definitely is the best. Um, with that, so first thing first, my first thing I would say, my number one mod I would say that works best with a 5.7 Hemi is a catback exhaust system. Reason why I say that is because um, hopefully I don't get a copyright because somebody blasting their music right now. Uh, Hopefully you'll turn it out. But yeah, the catback exhaust system is definitely one of the good mods that you could do to your 5.7 Hemi that works really well because it's it's a free flow, obviously free flow exhaust system, and also it helps free up horsepower and does reduce a lot of weight. You guys know, if you ever look underneath your truck and you see exactly how the stock exhaust system look, or stock exhaust in general, they are super bulky and like super big for no reason and super restrictive. But the number one thing that works, modification that worked the best with the 5.7 Hemis, is a catback exhaust. Like I said, free up horsepower, also um, weight reduction too. So the next thing on my list, I'm gonna name to you guys. The second mod that worked the best is headers, long tube headers. I say this all the time because it's one of them mods that, believe it or not, most people probably tend to go with long tube headers because of sound, but it definitely helps with overall more so of a like horsepower gains, and also help your truck, improve response and stuff like that. So long tube headers is definitely the way for you to go. Um, which one I like for long tube headers, me personally, I think I like the Cook's long tube headers, and I also think, well, I wouldn't say I think, but I do like the Cook's long tube headers. I like even BBK long tube headers. Which ones is out there? I think I forgot the other one. There's another one. Yeah, American Racing long tube headers. That's another one on my list. Out of those three I just named, I think American Racing long tube headers is good for power, going fast, obviously racing and stuff like that. And then also Cook's long tube headers is the next one online that I like the most. Um, so those are the three favorite headers I say out there that I really like. I'm not saying the ones that I ain't named are not good, but those are just the ones that I like. My number 3 on the list. If you on this live right now, man, y'all gotta help support the channel. Give this video a thumbs up, man. I'm giving you guys mods that I think that work, well, modification that work the best if you got a 5.7 Hemi engine, or if you got it doesn't even have to be a Ram. If you got a car with a 5.7 Hemi engine inside of it, a Dodge Charger or a Dodge Ram, these modifications are mods that you definitely want to look into. Now, my next one, number 3, this one is huge. I could say this is, most people might not really like, if you just one of them guys that just trying to do mods because, you know, you want to improve your power on your truck a little bit, but this wouldn't really be as important to you if you just trying to, you know, put mods on your truck just to drive it, this and that. But this mod right here, I'm out of name, is important for the guys who actually want to make some real power and also who want to race with their truck. That's like a huge, like, this is one of the mods that is recommended. I feel like it's definitely recommended if you got a Ram or if you got a Charger or something like that, a car, truck, you definitely want to do this mod. So this gonna be the gears. You definitely got to upgrade your gears if you plan on making some. It's not really for power wise, but it's gonna help you put down a little bit more torque. So now the gears that I recommend for if you got a Dodge Charger or something like that, like a car, the 3.7 gears is the best way, the best, you know, that's the best option for you if you have a car. Now, if you got a pickup truck like myself, the 3.9 gears is the best, I would say, for Rams, obviously, because in my personal opinion, like, these trucks are super heavy, and this definitely help you. Like, this gear definitely help you with, you know, taking off. And also, it's not more so for power, but the fact that it's going to give your truck a little bit more torque. And also, from what I heard, that the 3.9 gears is also better for the guys who like towing with their truck. I don't tow with my truck, but you know, it's good for that reason also, not just for you trying to race, but the 3.92s and the 3.7 gears is definitely the gears that you should look into if you got a truck or if you got a car at the end of the day. Now, my next one on my list that I named, I took my time out, man. I made a whole list, and I'm on my lunch break. So if you on this live, that's like, I appreciate if you definitely subscribe and you hit that thumbs up. Definitely appreciate that, man. Like, it's definitely gonna help my channel out. And if you're a fan of Mopar, so help support the channel. The next one on my list is gonna be number 4. This is custom camshaft. Custom camshaft is another best modification at work. The best with a 5.7 Hemi engine. Why? Because not just for sound, but also overall for increasing horsepower and torque. The camshaft is definitely the king. I'll say that's like my second favorite modification that I really want to do, that I'm really going to be doing with my truck, that I would say that anybody that has any kind of Hemi in general, you have to get a custom camshaft. It's definitely recommended. Now, there's a whole different kind of camshaft out there for your Ram or your Dodge Charger, whatever you have that has a 5.7 Hemi. But me personally, I think for a 5.7 Hemi, the camshaft that I recommend, that I know are some of the best, there is one that I'm looking at for my truck. This one is called, damn, I forgot the name, but if you ever heard of Mo's Performance, if you guys follow those guys on Instagram, or if you follow them on YouTube, they have a website. They got different kind of cam specs and stuff on there that you could get for your 5.7 Hemi. And I think I think I remember the one that I'm talking about that I'm planning on going for my truck is the FRP. I think it's like Flying Rhyme Performance camshaft, super aggressive cam. And this camshaft is, if you plan on like getting cams for your car or truck, don't just get like the camshaft itself. You got to get like the whole complete kit. And also, I recommend that if you can, try to get everything from like the same place, the torque converter, the tune, and like also the camshaft and whatever else that's needed. Try to get it from like one place, the same place. I think that's like the smartest thing you could do. It will save yourself a lot of headaches. You know, it will be easier too for you. So camshaft is another modification that's the best when it comes to you modifying your Hemi in general. Now, number 5 is going to be, obviously, it's going to be a turbocharger. I'll say it's another thing on my list that I would recommend if you want to gain horsepower, if you want to get more torque. A turbocharger is going to be something that's definitely another good mods that work the best with a 5.7 Hemi. Now, me personally, I wouldn't. There's different kind of turbochargers out there that you can go with. I'm not really like a big fan of turbocharger when it comes to like the 5.7 Hemi. Doing that to my truck. I'm not saying it's not the best. It is one of the best mods that you could do. Obviously, it's on my list. But I'm just planning on going a different route. I still feel like I still personally feel like uh, Whipple supercharger makes more power, in my personal opinion, than a turbo supercharger. I'm saying like instant power. Instant power, Whipple supercharger is like the best way to go. But these are all the mods that I have on my list that I feel like is, that work the best with a 5.7 Hemi. Doesn't matter if you got a Ram, if you got a Charger, or whatever car you have that has a 5.7 Hemi inside of it. These are the modification that I think that works the best. Now, don't get me wrong. These are, well, I think I named what, 4 or 5 things. There's still a ton of things that you could do to your 5.7 Hemi Ram. Modifications out there that works the best to your 5.7 Hemi. I'm not saying what I have on this list is all of it. You got to understand the 5.7 Hemi is, you really could do a bunch of mods to it. Like, you could do a lot of mods, and there's a lot more mods out there that works the best. But these are just the ones that I picked out that I feel like is definitely recommended. You know, if you're trying to, so if you just join the live, I'm gonna go over the list again because I see a group of people just got on. But I'm gonna go over the list that I have. So I got the catback exhaust system, and I got headers, long tube headers and stuff, not no short tube headers. For my third, I got the gears. So I got the 3.7 for cars, and then I got the 3.9 for trucks. So if you got a pickup truck, 3.9 is the best. If you got a car, 3.7 is the best. For my fourth, I got the camshaft. Fifth, I got the turbo supercharger. So everything on this list is valid. 100% valid. If you're trying to make some power, these are all the mods that I would recommend. That's the best for a 5.7 Hemi engine, or if you got a Ram car, whatever you have that has a 5.7 Hemi, these are the mods that work the best. There's a bunch more things out there that you could do, but these are the ones that I picked out. But if you on this live, you on this channel, if you're a Mopar fan, I need you guys to help support the channel. I got a 2014 Dodge Ram that I'm gonna be building, that I currently building right now. That's obviously, this is what this channel is about. So if you a fan of Mopar, car guy, whatever, help support the channel. Subscribe. Also, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, man. Like, help get this live out there to people who are like-minded, like me or yourself. Obviously, if you're on this live, that means you're probably a Mopar fan, or if you're a car guy, whatever. Support the channel, man. But I go live every day. This is something I've been doing that's new on the channel. So if you're here for your first time, if you got a topic, whatever you want me to talk about in the next live, which is tomorrow, leave it down below in the comment. Or if you got any kind of thoughts, questions you want to ask, go ahead, guys, ask right now, because I'm on my break. This is a 30-minute break, man. Like, so you guys can ask me whatever question you want to ask. I got a 2014 Dodge Ram. Could be about cars, could be about fitness, could be about another thing too I do, apart from cars, I'm big on obviously, health is wealth. Without your health, none of this stuff really gonna matter. So if you guys in fitness, whatever this and that, y'all want some tips on how to grow muscle, how to get big, or how to stay fit, you know, I can share with you guys that. You know, feel free to ask me whatever questions you want, but leave God. I need, you know, I need topics though, man. I need some good topics. You guys definitely got to help me out. Comment down below. Make sure give this live a thumbs up. Got to get this content out there, man. But that's gonna be it for today live. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next one tomorrow. So peace out. Take care.